So here is a Leadpages landing page tutorial for beginners. Leadpages lets you build landing pages without coding, and is great for beginners who want something fast and easy to use. If you want to follow along with this tutorial step by step, click on my link below to start a free trial of Leadpages, so you can build your landing page alongside me. So as you can see, we're currently in the Leadpages website. Let's go over to the pricing section and check out all their plans, starting with Standard, Pro, and Custom. You can also switch between yearly and monthly plans. You can choose whichever one that you want. Now, let's head back to the previous page and click on Sign Up Free on the top right corner. Or if you already have an account, click on Login. You can sign up using your email address and password or use your Google account. So as you can see, we're now in the dashboard. On the left side panel, you will get to see all of these options. And then under add-ons, we have Audience Insights, Lead Agent, Lead Enrichment, and more. After that, under Assets, we have Images, Brand, Integrations, and more. This is where all your assets will be. Now, let's scroll up to the top on this section and click on the Profile option. Here, we have account settings, billing, users, lead notifications, affiliate program, sub-accounts, and the option to sign out. For this video, let's go over to landing pages. This is where all your created landing pages will be. You can also create a new landing page by clicking on the Create New Landing Page option on the top right. Let's click on it. You will then be taken to the landing page template section. This is where all the templates for landing pages will be. On the left side, you will get to see all of these filter options. For example, if you go over to Collections, we can choose from any of these options. And on the page type, we can select whatever type of page we want. After that, we have Industry. You can select your industry from the options. Next, we can choose the style in which we want our template in. Next, we have the color option. We can choose from any of these options, and the templates in that color will be shown. We can also use the Sort By option on the top. We can sort by newest, conversion rate, and most popular. Whichever you select, the most relevant template in that segment will come up. So for this video, let's go with the newest option. So we'll click on Sort By Newest. Now just browse through the templates and click on Preview on whichever one that you want. You will then be able to view the entire page just like this. Scroll through and check it out to make sure it fits your needs. Also, if you want to check out how it looks on different devices, you can switch between mobile view and desktop view on the top. This helps you understand exactly how it will look like on different screens. Now, let's click on Use this template on the top right corner. You will then be taken to the next step. Here, you need to put in a name for your page. For example, I will type in landing page. Once done, just click on Continue. After that, you'll be taken to the editor page. Just give it some time to load up. So as you can see, we're now in the editor page. You can customize all the different elements and sections of this template. On the left panel, we have Layout. This is where all the sections of your page will be visible. If you want, you can just drag them around and place them wherever you want. This way, you can change the position of any section. And if you want to add a new section, just click on Add a Section on the bottom. Next up, we have Sections. Here, you can select the section type from all of these options available. Then choose one from the options. Next up, we have Widgets. This is where you get icons, buttons, and more widgets that you can use on your page. Then, there is Style. This is where you can customize the style of your page with all of these options. You can work on the buttons, fonts, background, favicon, and CSS. Next up, we have Settings. This is where we have the SEO, social, analytics, and language settings for our page. So go through them and set them up according to your preference. Next, we have the Writing Assistant option. This is where you can use AI to help you assist with writing, but you will need to upgrade to use it. Now let's head over to the logo and click on the image icon. From this page, you will get to see all images and then an image generator that you can use to generate images right here on the platform. Then, we can upload our own images by choosing them from our device. And once it's uploaded, just click on My Uploaded Images on the bottom right. Just give it some time to get uploaded. Once done, we'll click on Uploaded Images and our newly uploaded image will be visible here. Just choose the image and click on Insert Image. And as you can see, the previous logo has been replaced by this new image. Here, if you click on the brush icon, we can set the width and also the size of this template. We can also set the positioning using all of these options. You can also choose between square, rounded, and circular. Next up, we can attach a link to our logo. Now, let's move on to the next section. Here, if we click on this section, we can go over to the top left and click on the three dots, which will give us some more options. For example, Edit Section Settings. If you click on it, you will get this pop-up on the left panel from where you can customize this section. Here, we can add pictures or videos. We can even add a YouTube, Vimeo, or Wistia link for videos. And if we select image, we will get the option to choose our own image. So from here, let's select an image and name it. You can also put in an alt text as well. Then click on Insert Image. And as you can see, our newly added image has replaced the previous one. And if we head over to the left panel, we will get the option to set the sizing, alignment, and repeat options. Then we have padding, minimum height, shape divider, and more. You can use these to customize it further. Now, let's move on to the texts. You can select any text in the page and customize them here, starting with the type, and then we have the font colors. You can choose any of these colors from the options. Then, we have the fonts. You can go through these options and choose your desired font. You can set the text size, line spacing, break margin, and more. Then we have AI. And after that, there is the animation. You can choose from all of these options available. And once you select an animation, it will show it in action right here on the main page. Now, let's cancel it and move on to the next section, which is the body text. And just like before, you can customize it the same way. We also get options like bold, italic, and more. So once you're done with the text, let's move on with the buttons. If you hover over any section like this, you get to see options to delete it. Just select the trash icon and it will be removed. Now, let's head over to widgets and drag the form option onto this page. And as you can see, a new form has been added. And you have the Edit Your Form option pop up on the left. Here, you can add an integration to your form. If you click on More Services, you will be taken to the All Integrations page. From here, you will get to see all the available integrations you can choose from. Then we have the Fields option. You can add different fields from these options onto your form. For example, City. You can click on Add a Field again to add more fields, such as first name. Then we have Actions. Over here, you can select where the visitor will be sent to after clicking on it. Now let's save and close. And as you can see, the form with our added fields are visible. If you select the button, you will be able to customize it as well. You can choose between small, medium, and large. Then we have the brush option to customize it further. Next, we have animation. We can choose any animation from the options and it will be applied onto the button right away. You can just hover over the button and check it out. After that, just go through the entire page and make your desired changes just like we've done right now. And if you go over to sections from the left panel and select a section type, then from all of these options available, scroll through and drag the one that you like onto your page and it will be added right away. For instance, let's go with this one. And as you can see, the new section has been added onto our page. From the option on the bottom, you can switch between mobile, tablet, and desktop view. Then scroll through the page and see how it looks like on different devices. Once you're satisfied, you can click on Preview on the top right corner or just click on Publish in order to publish the page. And that's it. That is exactly how to create a landing page on Leadpages.